For all of you, if you answered any of my questions is yes, please raise your hand. Otherwise, there's no need to respond verbally to any of my questions. Any of the jurors have any difficulty following the instructions of the court not to discuss the case among yourselves or with anybody else? Any of the jurors have any difficulty following the instructions of the court not to do any independent investigation concerning this case and avoid any information from any source other than in the courtroom? Is there any serious and substantial issue involving your jury duty that you need to alert the court to at this time? None of the jurors have answered affirmatively. If we could have the next witness, please, Ms. McDougall.
I'm going to call Paul Vercalone.
Come right up.
Sir, do you solemnly swear the testimony you are about to give in the cause now in hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated.
Come up, sir. Please just take a moment, please, His Honor. You can have a seat. Make yourself comfortable if you could, please, sir. Good morning. There's been a motion to sequester witnesses in the case. All that means is until all the evidence is over, you may only be in the courtroom when you testify. You can't talk about your testimony with the other witnesses. I'll let them talk about this with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. In a loud, clear voice, can you state your first and last name, please?
Paul Vercalone,
Can you spell your last name?
V as in Victor, E-R-C-O-L-L-O-N-E.
And sir, how are you employed?
Self-employed.
And what type of business do you have?
Convenience store, gas station, car wash.
And which gas company is your gas station affiliated with?
This particular one is a Gulf station.
Do you own more than one?
Yes.
Do you own one on Route 1 in the town of Danvers?
Yes.
And what is the street address for your golf station and market on Route 1 in Danvers?
I don't know.
Do you know what Route 1 is called? Is it Newberry Street?
Yes.
Okay. And where is that station located with respect to the Topsfield line? Do you know that?
I do not.
Okay. Sir, are you familiar, let me ask you this, can you explain for the jury, please, you said you have a gas station, a car wash, and a store, is that correct?
This particular site is just service station with convenience store.
Okay. And with respect to the store, is there video surveillance in place at your store?
Yes.
And are you aware that in October of 2013, Danvers police came and collected video that had been taken in the early morning of October 23rd of 2013?
Yes.
I apologize, I'm going to reapproach the
Sure.
out of practice. Sir, are there 3 different cameras in your gas station? Or 3 perspectives, I guess?
I'm not sure. Possibly.
Okay. And I'm handing you a video, and do you know that that's the video that was provided to the Danvers police by the employees of your gas station?
It has my company name on it.
Thank you. And that's this being produced, Your Honor. No objection.
Committed.
So marked.
And if we could play the videos, Your Honor.
Sure.
Do you recognize this is your gas station, sir?
Yes.
And what perspective is this camera?
This is showing the transaction counter where the cashier would be standing.
And in the upper right corner, does that just capture a little bit of the doorway?
Pardon me?
The door, is that captured in the upper right hand?
Yes.
Okay. You could play the next video. And what's the perspective of this camera?
Okay, so that's the far side of the store showing the transaction counter straight on and the entrance door to the right.
How far back does the store go from this?
Well, this camera would probably be mounted on the rear wall.
Okay. And if we could play the final video. I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
No questions.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay.
James Murphy.
Sir, do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the cause now in hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated.
I'll see this for me, some comfortable cases on it for one moment before we begin. Good morning, sir. In a motion to sequester witnesses in this case until all the evidence is over. All that means is that you may only be in the courtroom when you testify. You can't talk about your testimony with the other witnesses, or let them talk about theirs with you. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. In a loud, clear voice, can you state your first and last names?
James Murphy,
And could you spell your names?
Jamesmurphy.
Sir, how are you employed?
I am the manager of the Danvers Mobile.
And where is the Danvers mobile station located?
420 Newbury Street, Danvers, Mass.
And does Newbury Street have another, is referred to by something, other title?
Old Route 1.
Okay. And do you know where your mobile is with respect to the Topsfield line?
Probably like a mile from there.
Okay,
or
a
two.
mile south of the Topsfield line?
Yes.
Sir, are you familiar with a Gulf station as well near your store?
Yes, directly across.
Where, I'm sorry,
Directly across, sorry.
okay, directly across Old Route 1? Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay. And sir, how long have you been the manager of the Danvers Mobile?
Since 2008.
And what services does your mobile station offer?
Lottery, tobacco, cigarettes.
So is there a
Gas.
store in addition to a gas station?
There's a Dunkin' Donuts as well, yes.
Just project your voice louder
sorry.
if you could, please, sir. Thank you.
Sir, what are the hours of your mobile station?
24/7.
Okay. And drawing your attention to October of 2013, were you contacted at some point by the Danvers Police after October 23rd?
Yes,
Does your store have a video surveillance system?
we do.
And where is it located?
Throughout the store.
Okay. And after the police contacted you, were you able to pull some video or produce some video for them of just after midnight on October 23rd?
Correct.
May I approach this witness, Your Honor?
Sure.
Handing you a DVD, sir. Are you familiar that that's a DVD taken from your store just after midnight on October 23rd, 2013?
Yes.
I'd ask this to be introduced as the next exhibit.
No objection.
Admitted.
Exhibit 127, so marked.
And if we could play the mobile video, Your Honor.
Sure.
Sir, what view is this of your store?
It's from behind the cash register.
Okay, thank you. And I apologize, sir, I said just after midnight. In fact, it's just before midnight, is that correct?
Yes.
In the direction that the individual in the blue sweatshirt is looking, what would he be looking at?
It looked like he was looking for a clock.
Okay. Is there a clock in your store, by the way?
No, we do not.
Okay. I have nothing further for this witness, Your Honor.
No questions.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Your Honor, before I call my next witness, would it be possible to, there's a chair here all of a sudden.
What do you need? I'm sorry.
There was a chair blocking. We've had a little rearrangement since last week.
Okay.
Thank you. The Commonwealth calls Shailene Castor.
Could I ask the counsel on this issue for a moment, please?